housing is very important, particularly to marginalized communities, because when you do not own, you don't have a say in what's going on in that community, and you're not benefiting from the most quintessential piece of investment in America. And what I mean by that is, it was a time growing up in Durham back when, they made movies about how crime ridden our city was.
Right.
And there was a time where property was dirt cheap.
Right.
And even then, people didn't know, well, maybe I should try to purchase, or maybe I should figure out what I need to do to buy. Well, I can't really blame a developer from another state who comes in and says, oh, they're going to sell me acres for 25 G's? I'm going to buy it, right?
Right.
And so when we didn't do what we could do, and for the people who had the ability to, when we couldn't do what we could do, we waited. And so now that same acreage is like, 850,000.
Right.
You probably don't have that either.
Right.
Also, a lot of people don't know that houses come with benefits, right? So at the end of the year, when you're doing your taxes and all that mortgage interest that you were paying, right? You get a deduction for that, right? So that money comes back. Your house is like a piggy bank because you're building equity with every payment that you make. Right. And it's an asset because at some point, if you decide I don't want to live here anymore, you can sell it. Right. Now, let's transition to a renter, right? When you're renting, you don't have that power. You're not developing anything but profit for the landlord. Right. And he's going to up your rent every year. So as soon as your lease ends, hey man, it's going to be 20% more this year, right? So you're paying that. The other thing, I used to do foreclosure work and I do eviction defense. Okay. Foreclosure cases. The average foreclosure case that I was on, to see it from beginning to end, was at least 13 months. Right. And you got a year to be in there before they're like, no, you got to go. Right. The average eviction case in North Carolina can be completed in as fast as 22 days. Wow. Right. So you literally, you miss rent on the 1st, they can file on the 11th, you out on the 21st.